We are joined today by noted cardiologist Dr. Chauncey Crandall. Dr. Crandall is the director of the Palm Beach Clinic of Preventative Medicine and Cardiology, also a New York Times bestselling author of the fantastic book, The Simple Heart Cure. Dr. Crandall, welcome in. Great to have you with us.
Good afternoon, Bianca. How are you?
I'm doing great. There was a story that caught our attention, and I'd love to get your reaction about abortions being linked to later issues with your heart. Newsmax.com put this up, but it was a study published by the International Journal of Cardiology finding that pregnancy loss, including by abortion, is actually linked to a higher risk here of heart disease later in women. I'd never heard anything like this. What is your read on this, especially as we just spoke to some women who are abortion survivors, and many women may actually be contemplating this?
Well, Bianca, you know, this is very sad. I think this information has been buried for some time. We know that early pregnancy termination has consequences, psychological consequences for sure. But when a baby is extracted from the womb of the mother, there are physiologic changes that go on that have not been well described. And Bianca, I believe they have been buried in the medical literature because of the pro-abortionists. What we are finding now is that there is a reaction. When the baby is removed from the womb earlier because of abortion, there's a reaction that happens there. It's an inflammatory state that takes place within the womb of the mother. That inflammatory response is carried throughout the body to other organs, to other arteries of the heart, and there are consequences down the road that these women develop underlying heart disease, such as stroke, myocardial infarction, and congestive heart failure. So I'm concerned about it. It is a risk factor for the development of heart disease.
Incredible. And I know in the article, president of the Life Issues Institute also would concur with you, saying, you know, will feminists, he writes, follow the science behind abortion's impact on women's health, or will it be more important to advocate the extreme political agenda of abortion on demand throughout pregnancy? So again, very important topic, and now I'm glad we're raising it here, especially with all your expertise in this field. While we have you, though, speaking of that, let's just talk about our heart health here. Your book is a really great map of what people need to do, how they can reverse issues. It's never too late, and I find that so fascinating and so uplifting, Doctor.
Well, it is never too late. I mean, age doesn't really matter for heart disease, that as you age, if you develop a problem, Bianca, we can actually reverse heart disease, and it can be reversed by dietary restraints, better lifestyle modification, and of course, some medicines that are out there. But we can be proactive, we can live a long life, but we need to jump into the game and try to do everything we have once we are diagnosed with heart disease. We can win, and patients can have victory if they follow our program.
I just have about 20 seconds. I'd love to jump into the game. So we've got Mother's Day weekend. You're out. You've got your moms with you. You've got your grandmoms. Just go for a walk. Maybe some heart-healthy food. Dr. Crandall, in our final moments, share what you would advise to someone like me.
Well, I would tell you to go out and have a good time and just eat whatever you want. But then the day after, let's try to focus on a Mediterranean diet. We have to be disciplined, but I want you to have a good time with your mother. So you eat whatever you want this weekend and have a good time.
All right, giving me a little hall pass here as a mom. Thanks, Dr. Crandall. And thank you, as always, for
You're
such
welcome.
wonderful, life-saving, truly advice. We'll see you back here soon.
Thank you, Bianca.
Thank you.